Hello. So, a couple of days ago, there was an article published about the upcoming update to Daphne that's going to release the fourth act. And the article's in Japanese. There's a few things I could pick out, but there's also somebody who posts on Reddit, kind of like a Cliff Notes version of this. There's like I said, there's a lot of screenshots though, so we're gonna look at those. We'll talk about those, and then we'll go pull up the Reddit post where, like I said, it's pretty much they summarize what's in the article. Because I couldn't, like I said, my Japanese is unfortunately pretty limited, but see, I can read this. This says Wizardry, and it's right here too. But I have this in the title of my Daphne videos. But yeah. Then this is RPG. This is in English. But yeah, so pretty much we're getting a level increase. That's right there in the screenshot. We just passed the first anniversary. It's talking a bit about the game. All right, so then it gets into like this back. Okay, yeah. So this is, it looks like you'll see the knights again. Advertisements, which we don't care about. Then some more screenshots. Okay, so here's where it starts getting, you start to see some of the enemies. You will be fighting adventures and stuff again. This is where, like I said, right here, though, you see these screenshots where they're all frozen. This is going to be a key mechanic. Like, I actually mentioned this the other day when I was my Let's Play, because I was looking at Mahdi. Like, Mahdi, like, high-level Mahdi can cure chill and freeze status effects. I'm like, so I don't know when they added those, but I don't think it was there last time I was looking at high-level Mahdi, but high-level Mahdi, like a level 7 Mahdi, can cure, freeze, or chill. I'm like, oh, well, I haven't seen those three effects again, but I have a feeling they're coming in the next Abyss, and, yep, this looks like what you would expect from, like, a freeze status effect. And, it also kind of looks like the enemies will be debuffed, because they look like they're frozen too, and it mentions, so the article here mentions something about, like, this is fire, this is a kanji for fire, this is a kanji I can recognize, this is fire, and this one down here, this is Mizu, which is water. So it's pretty much talking about, like, the importance of, like, fire and water spells, I think, and then it mentions something about flute, even shows flute, you have flute, and now it's, like, talking about, like, apparently water is also meta, not just fire. So that's kind of interesting. Guess it keeps your Katarina relevant yet again. I was wondering if your Katarina would fall a lot or not, but if water spells are good, your Katarina can cast water spells, so then again, she's probably weak to wind. If there's a lot of wind attacks, she might take extra damage, but I guess we'll see. That remains to be seen. And then there's like a second page right here. And there's this, it talks a bit about this girl here again. We talked about, like I said, she was in the trailer. All right. Hey, there's like, looks like a crystal scene. Oh, gosh, dang it. Oh, there's like some runes on here, isn't there? Look, there's like runes or something on here. Interesting. Is it like a puzzle? It might be some kind of puzzle that you have to figure out. Okay. Back. Alright. Places, some of the enemies, yetis. What's this purple gunk? Interesting. And then talks about the level increase down here. Right here shows level 70, guys. We're going to go to level 70. 60 Kara 70. Alright, so yeah, more screenshots. Alright. Unfortunately, I wish I could read some more of this. Hey, whoa, is this a griffin? This looks like a griffin. Gosh, do you know, I keep clicking on these. Different type of bird enemy. It's a bird enemy. It's just a color scheme. It is a bird. It looks like it might just be similar to the other bird enemies. They're just very different color scheme. Looks more griffin-like in its colors. But there you go. Flute dying there. Steam, PC. Okay, so that's it on that. We're just going to go tab the Reddit post because they summarize it in a way I think is going to be easier to understand. So it says takeaway from this article says damage even more important than before because freezing debuff gets worse as the battle rages on. You're instead advised to end them quickly. This is not much departure from previous content. La 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 la. So the mechanic of water attacks to debuff enemies. So it talks like water is apparently like meta. And fire attacks enhance damage but remove debuffs. So he's pretty much speculating that water attacks will be better than fire. Like fire might do more damage, but you're going to remove the debuffs, and it might just be better just to use water attacks to keep the enemies weak, and you might end the battle faster anyway because the enemies have debuffs. Obviously, have a higher level increase, higher tier weapons, environmental flex while exploring, expected but not in the form proposed, losing automap functionality in certain areas apparently. And it talks about flute being a valuable mage because they're water magic, and we kind of knew this. Water mages are good, and obviously you want to use flute for inherits. Like they have on December 4th, we're gonna have holiday flute back with the alternate Adam, and probably if it's like the Marianne Lanavel banner we just got, the flutes in this banner, they'll always have a chance for Mommy Gull. You might have an 8% chance of Mommy Gull, so the line water spell. That might be super important to try to get those. I kind of have a feeling that might be a super important banner to pull on to teach all your mages Mommy Gull. So you have a water spell or level it up on your mages that already have it. Getting into Mommy Gull 3 on one of your mages, like your Kathrine or Alice. Might be super important there. But yeah, like said, so pretty much, Cliff Notes version, I think it's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna go open up the game because I want to show you the thing with Madi. Hold on. Alright, so what I was saying the other day, we were when I was in the training room, we're looking at skill enhancement. You can look at some of the skill levels. You can actually see what these abilities do if you level them up. So Madi is a heal spell. What it does? So heals also cures poison, sleep, stun, paralysis. As you level up, though, it starts curing more size. So critical poison, skill binding, spell binding, fear, charm, all get added at level 3. At level 5, you now add confusion, charm, stone. And then you go to level 7 and it says chill and freeze. I don't remember these being on here a couple months ago or whatever I was looking at, but it's wait, chill and freeze? Have those always? I don't know. I don't remember them, but so I'm wait a minute, chill and freeze. Those aren't status effects I've ever seen. So it's right here in here. So this is leveling up Madi is pretty much impossible right now. You'd have to use a lot of EXP scrolls. You need probably 2,800 experience points, I think, to max a skill. It's a lot. It's something like 2,800. It's a lot, guys. Might even be more, man. Maybe 30 or 31 or something. Yeah, I don't think we've ever seen Madi as an inherit or a levelable skill, so it's a nice thing to note, I guess. I don't think any of these other ones do that. These are all very specific. Stone. Hobbit. Napiak. Yeah, it just gets more turns. So I think Madi is going to be the only one that can do that, and it has to be level 7. So kind of irrelevant. It's one of those things that's worth noting, but yeah. But yeah, like I said, so water mages though, Alice is a water mage. She might be top tier of or just being able to learn water spells from flutes. And again, Katarina, she's earth type, which might take extra damage from wind.
How about a chat?
But she also learns water spells naturally, so that could be useful. And then you have Asha, fire mages, she obviously learns fire spells. She doesn't get water though. And wind, well, wind might get hosed despite being having wind type thaumaturgy, which you think would help them take less damage, but they don't get water or fire spells, so might be the worst. Wind might end up being the worst type. So yeah, that's remains to be seen. But like I said, they also just released another new fire mage, which again kind of implies that fire mages are going to be good. If you go, like I said, I did a video about him recently, but Erwin, he has, like I said, he's a fire mage, he's a new fire mage. He has a couple of interesting abilities I think are mostly geared towards boss lane. But the Flame Gluttony, they might have a lot more of these gimmicky fights where there's a lot of enemies on the screen. So this might actually be more useful than even my Nashlis was. But if you want to see the video I did about Erwin and talk about these abilities, you can find it down below. As always, thank you for watching.